My dear, a shocking incident carved your name deeper into my heart when I thought it was fading. A single moment shattered everything I believed about us, yet I still crave your voice. The universe tore my soul apart just to whisper your name inside the ruins. One night changed me. Your ghost kissed me harder than you ever did. I saw the truth bleeding from your silence long before your mouth could confess. You didn't just leave, you detonated every future I imagined with you. Your absence screamed louder than any betrayal my heart had prepared for. I watched you walk away, carrying pieces of me you never earned. My angels wept the day your love disguised itself as a lesson. There was a split second where I realized you never feared losing me. A single message from you tore the stitches I thought had healed. I touched your hands, but only felt the promises you broke. Loving you was like praying to a God who had already abandoned me. A single glance revealed the stranger you had become in my dreams. Some tragedies don't scream, they just slip quietly between two beating hearts. I didn't lose you, I survived you. There's a difference. You were my prayer, but life answered with silence. In 1 second, I saw forever shatter inside your eyes. What you called a mistake, I had named destiny. You left fingerprints on places no one can see, but everyone can feel. I loved you so hard that the sky remembers. One betrayal painted 1,000 regrets across my soul. I begged the stars to return you, but they answered with thunder. The truth wasn't in your words, it leaked from your hesitation. I survived the storm you pretended was just rain. My heart doesn't break loudly, it shatters in sacred silence. You taught me that even angels can tear you apart. You kissed me with a mouth full of future goodbyes. In your goodbye, I heard every lie you ever spoke. Your apology came too late. My soul had already moved out. Love didn't destroy me. You did, pretending it was love. I bled out my dreams where you once whispered forever. I became a graveyard for the hopes you abandoned. You didn't love me. You loved the way I forgave you. After you, even silence feels like a betrayal. I trusted you with my scars, but you sharpened them. The most violent thing you did was love me halfway. I knew you were dangerous. I loved you anyway. The real tragedy? I would still choose you in another lifetime. Every heartbeat since you left sounds like a warning. One mistake shattered the sacred between us. I loved you so loudly, even heaven turned its head. You stitched yourself into my soul, only to leave me unraveling. I forgave you, but my spirit still limps. I loved you into a person you were too scared to become. My love wasn't blind, it was desperate. I didn't fall for you, I collapsed. Some losses echo louder than victories. I held you so tightly, I forgot to hold myself. You didn't abandon me, you freed me in the most brutal way. If hurting me healed you, then I hope you're finally whole. I saw the goodbye in your eyes before your lips found the courage. You didn't leave me broken, you left me dangerous. I loved you enough to become someone I didn't recognize. Your silence felt more violent than any scream. I gave you shelter, and you set it on fire. Even your absence haunts me sweeter than other people's love. You made me believe even shadows could feel like sunlight. I miss the person I thought you were. You turned love into something I needed to survive. Our story ended not with betrayal, but with indifference. You were the dream I couldn't wake up from. Loving you was the longest suicide my heart ever attempted. You didn't lose me, you misplaced your blessing. I buried the old me beside your empty promises. Your love taught me how deeply silence can bleed. I didn't just lose you, I lost the version of me that trusted. One heartbreak birthed 1,000 awakenings. You were the poem I kept rewriting in sorrow. I loved you enough to tear myself apart, and you let me. You offered me forever, but sold me expiration dates. I learned to dance with ghosts after you vanished. Sometimes the love you mourned was only an illusion. I wasn't asking for much, just the truth you were too afraid to give. I didn't heal because you apologized. I healed because I chose myself. You taught me that losing you wasn't the end, forgetting you is. Love isn't blind, it's just cruelly hopeful. If silence could scream, yours would have deafened the heavens. I mourned a future that never had a chance to breathe. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more. You promised a forever you never planned to keep. I became a stranger to myself, loving you. A single lie cost me a lifetime of dreams. You haunted my mornings more fiercely than my nights. The moment you stopped fighting for us, I started fighting for me. I buried my hopes where your promises died. Your love wrote my name on every star just to watch it fade.